a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Montpellier against Atletico Madrid. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
We're on the way. Juan Fran, back to the keeper and go again. Back to the keeper. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Montpellier got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. It's a long forward pass. Sanson. Sanson. Felipe. Felipe. Aimed long and direct. Lasne tries to get it forward quickly. Felipe. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Great challenge. And it's Felipe. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Sanson boots it upfield. That's the through ball. He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Koke. Griezmann, aimed forward. Felipe looking to get on the end of this. He's there to get rid. Back in once more.
Koke can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Looks like a good ball through. Timely intervention. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Hoists it high, well positioned to make that interception. And it's Sanson. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Correa. Stefan Savic. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Cuts it out. Tries a through ball. Gabby, who's going to make this theirs? Goes long and forward. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Lasda. Gabby. And it's half-time here.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Montpellier happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Montpellier carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Juanfran goes on an adventurous run. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Congre gets it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Gabby. Now it's Camero. Lasny. Congre. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. Where to from here? Played out to the wing. Atletico Madrid get it back again. In it goes! Atletico Madrid are all square. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It isn't rocket science, is it? When you're defending, you react to the danger, but of course you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. They're not really looking up to pick the runners, and it was a cheap goal to give away.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
It's a loose ball. And it's Griezmann. Lobs it in gently. He's made sure that that won't get through. Can he find a finish now? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Massive leap! And the finish! It's come loose. Gabby passes it square. Sanson pumps it upfield. Done very well to intervene. Correa tries a long pass towards the front. Tries to stroke it through. Saved it! Goal! Atletico Madrid! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Atletico Madrid get themselves into the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Now it's Griezmann. Now the pass. Griezmann needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execute...
Back of the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Griezmann did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, that's not the best intent by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Atletico Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Griezmann. Thrust towards the front line. Looks to slip it through. Great leap! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Oh, it was a real opportunity to get right back into this game, but they've got to forget it now, move on, it's gone.
Spoon forward. Gabi. Sanson with the ball through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gabi tries to get it forward quickly. That has put a stop to that. Oh, good interception. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gabi. Aimed long and direct. Gabi. Passes it through. Stefan Savic. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gamero gets into a dangerous position. Now it's Griezmann, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
It's got through to him. Well played, he saw that coming. Gabi. Koke. Felipe. Now the pass. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I think a lot of people will go home feeling they've got their money's worth from this. There was plenty of good football played in a very sporting manner, and I think the game was the winner.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Argentina against France. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Aguero, Messi, plays a clever pass. And he's there to cut it out. Who's going to make this theirs? Ball forward. What does he try from here? That'll be a throw. Titi positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Giroud. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
Plays it out to the flank. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Looks like a good ball through. Good strong hand by the keeper. Matuidi. France have a free kick. Giroud. Out wide to the right. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Needed a better pass there. Aguero passes it through. Can he find a finish now? It's broken loose. Koscielny gets good distance on it. Well read, he sorted that out. Koscielny pumps it forwards. Payet. With a delicate ball. He'll have a dip! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Looks to slip it through. Evra, spoon forward.
France have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
And Titi does well to read it and intercepts. Conte. It's a long forward pass. Aguero. Argentina get it back again. The shot's on! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Argentina take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Giroud. Out to the left it goes. A chance! It's Payet! Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Great leap! Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Tries to dink it in. Can he finish? Zabaleta tries to get it forward quickly. Pastore, Aguero with the ball through. Pastore, Aguero. Pogba tries a long pass towards the front. Now it's Giroud. Marcos Rojo boots it upfield. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Just a little more precision, and that longer pass and run in behind will come off very nicely. The understanding is very good, but the execution can't quite match up. Not yet, at least.
Tries a through ball. Firmly met. That's going to be a goal kick. That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. Payet. Now the pass. Payet. He's away. What a save! Terrific reactions. To meet it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Looks like a good ball through. Koscielny gets into the right position to intercept. Matuidi tries the route one option. Non-shell pass, that's the message there. Looks to slip it through. Giroud. Aguero passes it through. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Conte gets it back. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Argentina go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Here we go again then.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind them.
No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And the ball's come out! He's scored!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer, alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Argentina go into the lead. Coaxed out to the wing. Drilled in low. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Messi. Aguero with the ball through. Looking to force his way through. And he's kept it out. Oh, great save, real class.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Messi, and he's straight offside. And it's Evra. Tries a through ball. Massive leap! Now the pass. Now it's Aguero. Aimed long and direct. And he's made certain that won't get through. Played out to the right. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Giroud. Can he find a finish now? He's had a shot! Mascherano looks to dink one in. Evra cuts it out. It's come loose. Now it's Aguero. Evra. Matuidi plays it out to the wing. Pastore. Flags up.
And he thought he'd beaten the offside trap too. It's a good call.
Mascherano battles to win it back.
Payet can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Managed to get it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
This is promising. Saved it! Top save! That shot was travelling. Defence has got rid of that. And it's Pastore. Looks to slip it through. Giroud has been given offside.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Giroud. Matuidi with the ball through. Nicely measured pass. Conte There's lots of the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. France get it back again. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Aguero passes it through. Lavezzi. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Matuidi. Now it's Payet. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Argentina need to hold on for a few more moments. Now it's Payet. Pogba. Out to the left it goes. Chip through. And out to safety. Otamendi. And he's there to hoof it away. Roncaglia with the ball through. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Argentina winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, all I want to add here is that I thought they were very brave. I think they stood face to face with their opposition to see who'd come off best, and I think they probably deserve to come out on top.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.